Hi guys, it's Amir Akhtar here. Let's talk some immigration. Today I wanted to speak a little bit about work permits and what they mean. Now, there are a few different types of work permits, right? One being the open work permit. Now, the open work permit class is only given to a few designated people, such as individuals who come to Canada and complete a course of study for at least a minimum of 1 year will then be qualified to apply under the postgraduate work permit program, which is essentially an open work permit. Spouses of individuals who are in Canada on open work permits can also apply for open work permits. Now, that is generally done when you have somebody within Canada. Refugees, upon entry in Canada while waiting for their claims, can apply for an open work permit. Now, I get a lot of messages and calls from people around the world, and their one question is I want to come and work in Canada. Now, in order for you outside the country to come to Canada and work in Canada, you number one need an employer. Now, this employer must be approved by Employment Social Development Canada, and what they must apply for is something called a Labor Market Impact Assessment. Now, in order for an employer to qualify, they need to file an application. The employer themselves need to launch an application to Employment Social Development Canada in order to get something called a Positive Labor Market Impact Assessment. Now, what an LMIA is I'm going to say it again, a Labor Market Impact Assessment. So what ESDC is doing is they're assessing how will a foreign national impact the labor market against individuals competing for the job. And who they're looking at is citizens of Canada and permanent residents, because these are individuals within Canada who may be competing for the same job. Now, in order for the employer to be successful, they must establish to ESDC that there isn't much competition for that specific type of job for which he is requiring a foreign national to take over that labor shortage or that labor gap. What Employment Social Development Canada is trying to see is there a gap or a shortage of labor for that particular job where Canadian citizens, permanent residents are not so much so competing for it, or it may be a specialized type job. Now, in order for a foreign national outside Canada to come to this country under a work permit, they first need to get an employer who's willing to sponsor them to come. Now, this is not something a professional, a law firm, or anybody can help you do. What you're supposed to actually do is go out there and look into the job market. Now, some good areas to go and start searching for a job are monster.com, Job Rapido, and the Job Bank. Now, the Job Bank is a government job platform where it's a government site and employers can put their jobs there, and that's generally a website that you can have confidence in going into, that it is a good website and the jobs are legitimate. You should not be paying abusive amounts of money, thousands and thousands of dollars, to come and work in Canada. These are the main points that I wanted to get out there. So it's not as easy as just contacting up a firm who deals in this types of stuff and asking, how can I come work in Canada? Now, most of the time, my employers who come and approach me, are asking me to go and file applications to ESDC, and they already have the employees in mind, or they're going to go out and search for their own employees. So basically speaking, if you are a foreign national, you want to come to Canada to work, your number one very first thing is to find an employer, and that's something you got to do on your own, and look for those websites. Good luck on your journey and getting your way to Canada and coming here to work. We do need labor. That is something that the federal government has spoken about. This is the program they've set up for it. Best of luck. And again, if these videos are useful, if you're finding them helpful, please like, please subscribe. I always enjoy the support. Have yourselves a great day.